Good, bright and beautiful Monday to everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day, and it's summer. Today, the solstice begins at 6:34 this evening, and we will be officially into summer 2016. This is the daily video forecast discussion for the first day of summer on the 20th of June 2016. And it will be a rare summer solstice with the full moon on June 20th today. There will be a rare event as there will be a full moon this summer solstice as it occurs. This has not happened in more than 70 years and will not happen again until 2094. It is a once in a lifetime event. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year with over 15 hours of daylight. The sun and the moon will both be seen in the sky at the same time this evening. Get out the photography. And it's going to be another hot day away from the beaches today where we had a sea breeze on both Saturday and Sunday, and that will occur again today. But over the interior, if you're not going to the beach, you're going to need sunscreen and probably some lots of water as well, or non-alcoholic beverages, as the temperatures are going to soar into the 90s today. We'll get to that in a moment. Right now, just a few cirrus clouds across the area under mostly sunny skies. The water vapor channel is high and dry, and basically so is the radar. And this morning, under those generally clear skies across most of the forecast region, just a few high cirrus clouds across northwestern sections. Temperatures are already in the mid and upper 70s and climbing. Get the sunscreen ready today. These are the forecasted temperatures, upper 80s to low 90s across the interior. The only relief right along the barrier strand islands of all the coastal waters, and the south shore and east ends of Long Island as well, with the sea breeze coming in during the afternoon. Pollen today will be on the medium side and the low to medium side tomorrow with a few rain showers in the morning. Late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Grasses, dock, and plantain are the allergens right now. And the pollen dispersal will continue on the medium to the low medium side from Wednesday through Friday. Into the tropics we go, and as of 7 a.m. this morning, this disturbance has now become Tropical Storm Danielle. Maximum sustained winds at about 40 miles an hour. Minimum central pressure is 1008 millibars. Located at 20.6 north, 96.0 west. It's moving to the west-northwest at about 7 miles per hour. Here's the latest on Tropical Storm Danielle now, the fourth of the season. And basically, we've got some tropical storm warnings in effect for Laguna Verde in Rio Panuco, Mexico. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area. As of 7 a.m., the center of Tropical Storm Danielle was located near latitude 20.6 north, 96 degrees west. Danielle is moving to the west-northwest at about 7 miles per hour. This general motion expected to continue over the next day or so. And on the forecast track, the center of Danielle expected to move inland over eastern Mexico later today and tonight. Recent reports from Air Force reconnaissance planes this morning have the maximum central pressure sustained winds up to 40 miles per hour with some higher gusts, and some slight strengthening is forecast as Danielle makes landfall in Mexico later today. Tropical storm force winds extend outward to 40 miles from the center. The minimum central pressure recently measured by the reconnaissance aircraft was about 29.77 inches. Now, Danielle expected to produce total rainfall accumulations of 6 to 10 inches with isolated maximum amounts up to 15 inches possible in the higher terrain over the Mexican states of Veracruz and St. Luis Potosi, and also Hidalgo and northern Puebla. These rains could produce life-threatening flash floods and mudslides. Tropical storm conditions expected to reach the coast within portions of the warning area later this morning, making outside preparations difficult or dangerous. The next updated advisory from the National Hurricane Center at 10 a.m. New Jersey Surf Zone forecast for today, the first day of summer, June 20th, 2016. Sunny skies. High temperatures in the lower 80s at the beaches. Beach wind south 5 to 10. Expect a sea breeze in the afternoon. Moving inland. Surf 2 to 3 feet. Morning swells at around 2 feet. Dominant period every 6 seconds. Surf temperature coming up, but still chilly, 65. UVI index is 10. Very high. You're going to need sunscreen, and there is a moderate risk of rip currents, which means that wind or wave action is stronger or more frequent. Rip currents always have a flotation device in the water. Swim only in lifeguarded areas. No threat of lightning today. And the next high tides already starting to occur as of this broadcast at Belmar at 8 o'clock. At Barnegat shortly after 8:30 this morning. Atlantic City is already passed, as well as Cape May coming in at 8:45, which is already passed. All of these have already passed. And the low tide's coming in around 2 o'clock to 2:30 this afternoon. New York's Surf Zone forecast for today, Monday the 20th. Summer begins. Rip current risk is moderate. Implies that, again, rip currents are possible near piers and jetties, which these are right here. Do not swim in these areas and do not swim in unguarded areas as well. Always have a flotation device and swim near lifeguards as well. There's no threat of lightning today. Surf height around 2 feet. Ultraviolet index very high, which is dangerous. Without sunscreen, your skin could be exposed and burned within 15 minutes on unexposed or untreated skin with sunscreen. Water temperatures in the mid-60s. Sunshine today. Max temperatures around 74, and the winds out of the south at around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Okay, we'll do your 7-day temperature forecast now, then get into the forecast charts. Today, away from the water in the 90s, sunscreen is a must. Temperatures near the water about 80, upper 70s as the front, or ocean front, actually, the sea breeze front moves inland during this afternoon, keeping you a little cooler right along the immediate coast. Everybody tomorrow under a northwest flow after a cold front and shower and a thunderstorm pass through in the early morning, late tonight, early morning. Tomorrow, temperatures are in the upper 80s to around 90 in the urban centers, and it's going to be hot with a southwest to west flow even at the ocean, so temperatures tomorrow getting up into the upper 80s to around 90 at the beaches. So tomorrow's going to be very hot as compared to today at the beaches. On Wednesday, temperatures similar. Temperatures will be recovering again into the upper 80s, and that will be everywhere, including the coastal areas, with the exception of the immediate coast itself and the Barrier Strand Islands, where temperatures will be a little cooler with the ocean water influence. On Thursday, again, temperatures are going to be modifying into the low to the mid 80s, some upper 70s with some showers and thunderstorms around. We'll get into that in a moment. Friday, the temperatures rebound back into the low and mid 80s again, which is seasonal for this time of the year. As we get into Saturday, we have an onshore flow. Temperatures again in the mid to upper 80s across the interior. Cooler right along the south shore and east ends of Long Island and the Jersey coast. And with the dry forecast on Saturday and Sunday, it's looking like temperatures are really going to start soaring back into the upper 80s over the interior and the upper 70s to mid 80s right along the south shore and east ends of Long Island and, of course, coastal New Jersey as well. NAM 4-kilometer composite reflectivity forecast going into the future. Could have an outlier thunderstorm over the northwestern sections of New York State. This cold front will be approaching and passing after midnight tonight, and sky cover will be good enough this evening after the sun sets to be seen, the sun and the moon both in the same sky for our solstice that will be occurring at 6:30 or so this evening. There's a few showers and thunderstorms that will roll through the region early tomorrow morning. During the weakest time of instability with the lack of pure sunshine at this hour. But some of these thunderstorms could contain brief heavy downpours, some strong lightning and gusty winds as well. They will be rapidly moving away, and as we reach the sunrise hour tomorrow morning, most of this will be along the south shore and east ends of Long Island, maybe a few cells left over along the Jersey coast and down through the Delmarva as this cold front pushes off the east coast, and then high pressure begins to build in across the forecast region again through Wednesday and Thursday. So as our next disturbance here for more showers and thunderstorms as we head into Thursday. Now, right now, looks like a warm front will be passing to our north, and these showers will be moving into our region during Thursday morning, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, with an increase of cloud cover, and some of this convection should be locally heavy on Thursday morning. Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, there could be a couple of rundles of thunder, some very heavy downpours, some lightning, and small hails possible in this scenario too, as low pressure rapidly moves off the mid-Atlantic coast states. And this will all be history by Thursday afternoon with a drying forecast coming in for the weekend. That's good news, because once we get rid of this cold front and low pressure area, everything begins to dry out. We have got a beautiful weekend coming up with near seasonable temperatures across the entire forecast region, and probably it's going to stay this way until we get into early Monday, when the next frontal system begins to approach our area, with the next threat of showers and thunderstorms approaching on Monday night and Tuesday of next week. Lots of people were at the beach this weekend. I was going to go today, but I got a late start. Anyway, you enjoy the day and in this fantastic summer forecast coming up for this week. A few showers and thunderstorms late tonight, early tomorrow morning. The solstice tonight at 6:34. The sun and the moon both visible in the sky. Take lots of pictures. It's not going to happen again in your lifetime. For everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a happy Monday, summer 2016. We'll be back in video form again tomorrow morning.